right, we're multiplying binomials that contain radicals. Multiplying binomials that contain radicals. All right, if you'll remember back, when we multiplied binomials, it was like this. So 3x minus 2, 3x plus 5. All right. So I said do 3x minus 2, 3x plus 5 on top of each other and multiply just like you would do normal 2 by 2 multiplication. Oh, I think my mouse had a pocket. 5 times negative 2 was negative 10. 5 times 3, 15x. And that's a positive. So now, nothing is here. We bring down a 0. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6x. 3 times 3 is 9. X times x, x squared. And then add it. So negative 10. 15 minus 6 is 9x. 9 plus 0 is 9x squared. Alright, so we're still going to use the same method. Still going to use the exact same thing as multiplying, just like this. Alright, so let's look at the next. Alright. Alright. Everybody still writing?
Yep.
Alright, because I'll come back to this in just a minute. Alright. Now, the only thing different between the problem I just did and this one is this one has radicals instead of variables. Has radicals instead of variables, but you do it exactly the same way. Now, some of you like to use the FOIL, first, outer, inner, and last. You can use that also. Now, so I have 3 square root of 5 plus 5 square root of 3 times the square root of 5 minus 4 times the square root of 3. Who remembers what we did when we multiplied our radicals? No, we didn't factor first. When we were multiplying radicals, this was back end of last week. You don't remember?
Oh, man.
Thank you for being honest. Alright, so let's do a quick. Alright. Okay. You look here, you multiply your coefficients. So the 2 and the 5. And then you multiply what's under the radicals. And then simplify. Alright. So we multiply your coefficients, then multiply what's underneath the radicals. Alright, so let's go back over here and look at our problem. So you multiply your coefficients. -4 times +5. -20. Under times under. 3 times 3 is 9. Alright, you do the same thing. Coefficient times coefficient. -4 times 3. -12. 3 times 5. 15. Alright. So we're done with this. So we'll get a 0 in that column. Alright, what coefficient is here? 1. 1 times 5. 5 times 3. Alright. 1 times 3. 5 times 5. Square root of 25. Alright. Now, remember when we add, we're adding only the ones that are alike. So we're adding in our columns. So this is -20. Square root of 9. -12 plus 5. -7. Square root of 15. And alright, so that's just multiplying. Now we have to go back and simplify each piece. So we have to go back and simplify. Alright, so -20 square root of 9. What's 9? 3 times 3. So this is -20. So 3 times 3 is, or wait a minute, do I have a pair? Yes, so what is my pair? 3. So my pair, so times 3. 3 times -20. -60. Alright, so 7 square root of 15. 15 is what? 5 and 3. Any pairs? Alright, so this one's done. Alright, so 3 square root of 25. 25 is 5 and 5. Good. So we have a pair of 5s. So your pair goes away, comes to the outside. 5 times 3 is 15. Alright, now do I have any pieces I can still put together?
15 and -60.
The 15 and the -60. Alright, so 15 plus -60. So -45 minus 7 square roots of 15.
This is outrageous.
Alright,
That's just one problem, though.
that's one problem.
This is outrageous.
We need 3 weeks for the homework.
5 problems. Now,
That's an entire page right there.
I got you when you did that little bottom part. But when
I
you
got lost
doing all
after
that
25
extra,
plus 5.
I don't know where you got
I
that.
don't even know where it is.
-45.
guys, hold on. All we're doing is taking everything that we've learned so far and putting it together.
Hey, man.
If this is too much, wait till you get to the next piece.
Oh, my goodness.
One more piece after this.
So the problem ain't done?
No, this problem's finished. But we got, so we've done addition, we've done subtraction, we've done multiplication. Now we're taking it and solving problems. And then we have one more piece that we have to do after this in the unit. So, no, we're not dividing. Well, yes, it will be dividing, but we're not doing it as division. Alright, we will use this to solve division.
Can you tell me how you got that -45? 25.
Because 15 and negative 60, these have no radical, so you can put them together.
I'm still
Alright, so let's look at another problem.
Can it be the same problem? Because the other problem will be like that.
Alright. Here we go. Square root of 5 minus 4 times the square root of 5 minus 6. So square root of 5 minus 4, square root of 5 minus 6. Alright, so we're multiplying. Just like we do a 2 by 2 multiplication. Our numbers just look funky. Nothing different. Negative 6 times negative 4. Positive 24. Negative 6, what's my coefficient? 1. So negative 6 times 1. So negative 6 square root of 5. Alright? So I'm done with this. So that gets a 0. Move to the next column. What coefficient is in front of this? A 1. So 1 times negative 4. So negative 4 square root of 5. 1 times 1. 5 times 5.
25.
So the square root of 25. Now we add.
That's all.
Alright. So 24 plus 0. 24. Negative 6 and negative 4. Negative 10. And then this is just the square root of 25. Alright, so now we have to take our pieces and see if we can factor them. So one at a time, square root of 25. That is the same thing as square root of 5 times 5. So I have a pair. So it goes out from under the radical, comes outside. So square root of 25 is the same as 5. Square root of 5, can it be? Positive 24. Just bring it down because there's no radical with it. Alright? Do I have anything I can put together? The 5 and the 24. So 24 plus 5 is 29.
Oh, this sounds so we need about like 5 products.
I need one.
Alright. So let's look at the next problem.
You recorded it?
Square root of 2 plus 6. Square root of 2 plus 5. Alright. I'm just writing the problem. Square root of 2 plus 6. Square root of 2 plus 5. We're multiplying. I forgot that one on my attendance. All right. So again, just like we're multiplying 26 times 25.
Okay.
6 times 5.
11. No, 30.
30. Good try. Alright. So what number is my coefficient? 1. So 5 times 1 is,
5.
and then the square root of 2 is not being multiplied by anything.
0 is the 5.
Alright, you're done with your 5, you get a 0. What number is in front of this square root of 2?
1.
1. So 1 times 6. 6 square root of 2. Square root of 1 times 1.
1.
Square root of 2 times square root of 2.
Wait a minute.
2 times 2. You were right. Then we add them. 30 plus 0. 5 plus 6.
11.
So the square root of 4. Alright.
2 times 2.
This
Four
is
is-
punishment.
It's easy now.
Square root of 2 times 2. I have a pair of 2's. So that comes out. Oop. So this is square root 4. So 2 plus 11 square root of 2.
Plus that. Oh, Misha. What?
I'm sorry.
He's so rude.
Alright, so do I have anything that I can put together? The 30 and your 2. So 11 square root of 2 plus 32. Because 2 and 30 can go together.
I thought you had to write it a certain way.
What do you mean by a certain way?
The answer. Because on the other one, the number was in front of the square root.
Alright, so tell me this. If I give you the number 2 plus 4, is that the same as 4 plus 2?
So it really don't matter about
Alright, as long as you keep your signs. Let's go back and look at this one.
What's the name of these?
Alright, so how else, Shay, how else could I have written this?
What you mean?
How else, if I wanted the number behind, how would I have written it?
Plus.
Mr. Lee?
You would put, negative 10, 5, and put the 29 on the other side. Still.
Those are the same thing.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter, but you have to keep the sign with the number that it goes with.
Okay.
Alright. Your assignment.
No, stop. Wait,
It's a disappointment.
I ain't mad. We done.